Let's go. The playoffs are here, and the Eagles are a part of it. So excited to see the playoffs return to Philadelphia, and I'm excited to see what this team's going to do in the playoffs. But we got to play the defending champs. So here's my preview for this game. So we got to go back to the first matchup and what happened the first time. It was Thursday Night Football. I believe it was week 7. Maybe it was week 8. So yeah, the Bucs beat us 28-22 the first time. And honestly, it wasn't really that close. They got up 28-7 at one point in the third quarter. So we got to put it in perspective. This was a completely different Eagles team. This was the pass-happy Sirianni era. I call it an era, but it was really like a period of about 6 or 7 games. But yeah, this was the Sirianni pass-happy era where Miles Sanders barely touched the ball. In fact, in the first time, Miles Sanders only had 1 carry in the whole first quarter. As bad as that game was, we can't judge what this game is going to be off of that game because these are probably even 2 completely different teams because even Tampa's had some struggles and have gone through some things. So yeah, let's talk about those big differences. So one, that game was in Philadelphia, that Thursday night game. This game is going to be in Tampa, 1 o'clock. So a whole different circumstance as far as location and time. The Eagles, after that debacle against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, actually won 7 of their last 11. And again, that came from running the football. Trusting this offensive line. By the way, congrats to Jason Kelce for making first team All-Pro as he solidifies that he's still the best center in the game, even if he's getting older. But yeah, it's backed by this run game. Use the offensive line, push people around, run the football, use Miles Sanders, and throw in Jordan Howard in there off the practice squad. Run the football with these guys. That's the strength of this team. We're not a passing team. We're not going to outscore the Chiefs and the Cowboys. And I say those 2 teams specifically because that's what we tried to do early in the season. But we're not that type of team. Run the football. Play good defense. That's the type of team we're going to have to be. And that's the only chance we really have in this game. And yeah, also changes for Tampa too. We know the whole AB thing that's going on. It seems like that sort of side is coming to an end. But nevertheless, it's still some drama. And then Godwin's out for the year. So this offense for them is going to change, losing 2 key playmaking receivers for them. Not too many major injuries for either side coming into this game. For the Eagles, the big question is Miles Sanders and that broken hand. He sat out the past 2 or 3 games with it. But it seems like even though he's limited practicing this week, it seems like he's going to play. So that's a big plus for us. And we're really going to need him, especially we're going to need to really control this game and run the football. Hopefully ball security is not going to be a big issue for him coming back with a broken hand. He says he's good enough to play, which kind of worries me a little bit because that means he's not 100%. But who really is at this point? So hopefully he'll be fine. He'll be ready to go. And he won't cough up the football because the last thing we need in this game is turnovers. Also, Josh Sweat was limited too. He has an illness. Doesn't seem like it's COVID-related right now, so that's a good thing. So this team should be fully healthy and ready to go. And Tampa, same thing. They do have Godwin out for the year. Richard Sherman just went on IR for them. But Mike Evans practiced all week. Shaq Barrett was limited, but it seems like he's going to play. And Leonard Fournette practiced as well. So it seems like Tampa's not going to miss any guys that they haven't already lost. So both teams be relatively healthy. This should be a really good game. Do I think we're going to win this game? Absolutely not. But I have been surprised before, especially playing against Brady. I've been surprised before Super Bowl 52. So I'm wrong on this stuff a lot. So maybe, hopefully I'm wrong on this one. So if there's any way we can win this game, how's it going to be done? It's like any team that plays Tom Brady. The pass rush has to get there. We don't blitz a lot, but the blitzes we do send have to get there. And this front 4 has to dominate this Tampa offensive line. And is more than capable of doing it. Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, Josh Sweat, throwing Barnett in there, Milton Williams. This defensive line definitely can take over this game, and they're going to have to if we're going to have any chance. Tampa also has a number 1 passing offense, so we have to do something to disrupt them. We also have to run the football, have to control this game with the run, keep Tom Brady off the field, and that's also probably the only way we're going to move the ball. Tampa is 3rd in rush defense, though, but we have seen the Saints, who was number 1 in rush defense, and we controlled that whole game, ran all over them. So hopefully they can do the same thing here. Tampa is 21st against the pass. So actually, now that I think about it, if the run does fail, Jalen Hurts is going to have to make some key throws, and he's going to have to be that passer that we all want him to be, and we all need him to be. We're going to win this game. But either way, it's going to be a real good game. I'm just excited that playoff football has returned to Philadelphia. I'm hyped. What do you guys think is going to be the score? And let's go Birds.